Welcome to Gold's Gardens and Healthy Tips. It is middle of winter. We're mid-February, so actually I feel like we're hopefully heading in the other direction. But every winter I really miss the greens from the garden. We eat them every day. I feed them to the chickens, I feed them to the bunnies. My bunnies get a salads a couple days, and it's just like, it's so easy. You go out in the garden and you pick what you need for the day. And I just miss that so much in the winter. So this year I decided to grow some greens inside and just to kind of try this out and see how it works. So I purchased this. It is a Hopi garden. And I, kind of looked through several of them to try to figure out what would work out best for me. And I got this off from Amazon. I believe it was like $299. And I just wanted to do a quick little video on it because I've been so pleased. So the one reason that I chose this is because it has 3 different chambers and they're all individual of each other. So you don't have to run all of them at the same time. So what I chose to do was start one and get that one going, start another one, start another one. And I think I started this one on 12/17. So that one is on 12/17, and right now it is February, right around the 10th of February. So a couple of months ago I started that one, started this one on 1/12, and so approximately a month later, and now we're at about 2/10, and I'm going to start this one tonight. So that way I figured we could have greens, and then as those greens are dying off, we got some new greens coming up, and then as these are coming up, if those are done and dying off, then I can restart that one, and that would just kind of give us greens for the winter. And so I have been cutting off from these greens every day. Cutting off for us, my bunnies now, they eat a lot of greens because they eat 2 salads a day. So I still am buying greens for the bunnies, but at least I have fresh greens for us every day, and there are some for the animals as well. But I just wanted to kind of go through this and show you what a nifty deal this is. So very easy to use. Bob kind of set it up, and it was easy to put together, I can tell you that. We just slide it over into the corner here, and that's where we keep it. So it's like very space efficient. I feel like it's very easy to fit in wherever you want to fit it in. And you use your own seeds, and I really like that too. You're not buying the seed pots that already have seeds, so you can pick out what kind of seeds you want. So the seeds that I'm using are same seeds that I planted in my garden. I'm using a Grand Rapids leaf lettuce. I've got some Tango lettuce, Slow Boat leaf lettuce, and the Butter Crunch has been working out super good. So these ones on the end are the Butter Crunch, and I believe these are Butter Crunch, and then this is Grand Rapids over here. Those are the ones that seem to be working out the best, and I think I'm going to just kind of stay with the Grand Rapids and the Butter Crunch because those seem to be working really good. I did have another one down there, which is fine and everything, but just not as good to just keep cutting on in that group that I had there. Anyways, very easy to use. So like I said, put it together. It seems pretty sturdy. It holds 10 liters in each container of water. And we started using just like a bottled purified water when we started it. And then we're like, well, we got reverse osmosis, so we may as well just use that. So that's what we're using. It's working out good. So you fill the basin. There's a pump in each one. They're super quiet. Like it's on now, you can't hear it at all. And so you fill the water in the basin, and then it has a specific nutrition that you use that comes in this box. They send you a lot of that. You got plenty of that to last a long time. There's 2 different bottles. Fill it with water, mix it up, and then you put it and store it in your refrigerator. And then when these start getting bigger and they start growing, you kind of have to add some water every few days or whatever. There's our indicator right here when it starts getting like halfway down or something, then we add some water. And then they suggest that after a few times of doing that, it comes with a hose and you can drain it and refresh all the water. So I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to do that the next time that we have to add water down on the bottom there. The light adjusts up and down real nicely, so you just pull it up and down. And that way you can start with the light down low, close to the seedlings, and then pull it up as they start getting taller. The seedlings sprouted like pretty fast. The one thing that I figured out was sometimes they don't all sprout. Like here's 4 of them that did not sprout here. And so you kind of want to watch for that so that you can just plant some more seeds in there real quickly. Because like if this is hidden in here and then these get big, then it doesn't really get the light and everything. So you kind of want to watch for that. Here's some roots, so I'll show you the roots, how they're hanging out there. And this one now is coming up in there. This one's got a little bit more roots on it. Obviously, if I pull out these ones that have a lot of leaves on them, they're full of roots. I'm not going to pull that out. All right, and then it also comes with, I'll just kind of show you what it comes with. So it comes with the nutrition. There's an instruction book. It comes with the seed starting pods. And they are just like little guys like this. You put them in water and just get them saturated. It suggests that you soak your seeds 6 to 12 hours. And I did find, I didn't do that the first time. Did it the second time, they did sprout faster. So if you just want to soak them in some water overnight or whatever, that's what I ended up doing the second time. And then once you get these guys soaked, then you put them in these plastic things. Oh, it's so easy. You just stick them down in there. They're going to fit right in there. And then you drop your seeds in there. And they suggest to use, they send you a little tweezer, but they suggest to use a tweezer to put those in there. And that's what I did. Okay, and then they have some plugs here. So if you're not using all the holes, you can plug them so that the light doesn't get in there and cause some algae to grow. Once you get your little pods put down in here, there's some stickers to put around them, and that again kind of seals the light out. And then as they start growing up, they kind of push those. So here, this has got the sticker on it. And then as they grow up, they kind of push those stickers off. And then you put these little domes over the top of the seedlings until they start getting the green sprouts coming out, and then you can take them off. They come with some little stickers that have the name and the date. And so what I did is I planted I think there's 22 pods in each row. So I planted the same things. Like I think I used 3 varieties down there, and I did 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows. So I just used one sticker to designate for each of the 2 rows and wrote down the date and then what kind of seed I planted. Anyways, let's see what else. The lettuce looks good. It tastes great. It's so nice to have fresh lettuce in the winter. And like I said, I just come down here and I clip a salad every day. I also steam it. And as long as you leave like a third of the plant, it will stay healthy. So, or don't take off more than a third. I think you can leave a third, but I just take a little bit off from each of the plants and so that it stays healthy. Let's see if there's anything else. I really like how quiet it is. And then the settings are on here for the lighting and stuff like that. And that once you get it going, the pump is just going to run by itself and the lighting will run by itself. And so let's see, the pump runs 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off. And then for the lighting, it's 16 hours for the, there's a vegetable mode and there's a fruit and flower mode. So it's on the vegetable mode because I'm just using it for lettuce. That was my intention, to use it just for lettuce. So there's a quick guide and then there's a full book with it as well. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that in case anybody is thinking about that they would like to grow their greens in the winter. This has worked out really well. I'm really happy with it. And for, $2.99, I'm sure I'll be using it every winter. I'll start it earlier next year because once I know that my lettuce is going to be done in the garden, I'm going to start it up right away. So anyways, a good product. I feel like I'm really happy with it. I looked at a few different ones, and one of the reasons I chose this one, once again, was because it had the 3 separate units, so I didn't have to start, a lot of them it's just like all one tub of water, and so you kind of got to start it all at one time, and this way I can just keep running and starting it separately and keep running one set, another set, and then start all over again so I can keep greens growing all winter long. So anyways, I just wanted to show that, like my little AHOPE garden, and been really, really happy with it. So enjoy the rest of your winter, and maybe you can grow some greens on the inside of your house too to make you feel like it's a little bit more summertime. and to keep eating some nice, fresh, healthy greens in the winter. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let's look forward to spring and getting out in the garden again.